Hey guys, Coach Kelly here, official trainer of ILoveLacrosseTV. Today, we are going to talk about the proper grip. So the grip you should be using when you hold a lacrosse stick, super, super important. If you're doing it wrong, which a high percentage of kids are doing it wrong, I'm telling you right now, in 10 minutes, by fixing just your grip, you can instantly improve almost every skill you do on the field. Catching, cradling, passing, shooting, fakes, ground balls, just about anything. So let's get into it. Hey guys, Coach Kelly here. Today I'm going to give you some tips on really how to improve your accuracy in probably in about 60 seconds, really. One of the things that I have noticed as a coach is that people come in here and tell me, well, one, I don't shoot very accurately. Two, I struggle catching, I struggle passing on the run, things like that, right? And obviously there's a lot of different factors. One, technique, strength, athleticism, things like that. However, one really alarming common denominator that I have found is the way in which the lacrosse stick is held. So I think the very first thing that I teach my athletes is how to hold it. It's the most important thing, and it's probably overlooked because my philosophy is all the skills, passing, catching, shooting, or the foundation of that is the grip, cradling, ground balls, everything. So I think it's really important. So let me first show you how it's done properly. The first thing is our hands, the width of our hands. We'll talk about the width first. Our hands should be hip width or shoulder width apart. So if you see where my hands are, what I see a lot in younger players, because this stick's too long and too heavy, that their hands will be way too far apart, especially in female lacrosse players, grades 5th through 8th, it's super common, way too wide apart, right? So one way of really of getting them to break that habit, and I think what every coach should do on day one, if you notice the perfect width for your grip would be here. So Patrick, stand here, you're righty, so I want you to, your right arm straight out with your palm up. Can you just roll that sleeve up actually? So the crease of the elbow, what we want to do, I'm going to take the stick, if you notice, I'm going to put the butt end in the crease of the elbow. Patrick, you hold on to it, and now you put your other hand here, so when I let go. Great. And if you notice, he already has it here. So he already has it here. There's a piece of tape. So what you would do is you put the tape right here on his thumb, and that's where they're going to hold it. So that, let go. Where that tape is, that's where the thumb on your top hand should be against the stick. Okay? This way, even with the glove on, you can feel it. And then if you catch, your hand slides down, you feel the tape automatically, right? So now that we have the width right, the next thing we want to do is how we hold it, the actual grip. So if you look here, this right here is probably super common, right? This is not how you hold a lacrosse stick. This grip right here, where the shaft is in my palm, would be how you hold, I guess, like a sledgehammer or a baseball bat. But the way we hold a lacrosse stick would be in our fingers, like this, okay? If you notice here, I just wrap my fingers around the stick. I don't want to move my palm. I want to keep a space between my palm and the shaft. So I'm going to drive that thumb into the side. Should be able to fit a ping pong ball right here. And this is going to help us be able to snap the stick, okay? When we're here, if you notice my wrist, I can't snap at all. So what we end up doing is just that, right? So the way to teach, a really good way to get your players to learn it is to, why don't you face me? Put your stick down, face down, right in front of you. Now that we have the width, and we discussed the taping part, you're gonna get down and you're gonna pick your stick up just in the very top of your fingertips. Good, so although this is exaggeration, right? So get your stick like this, you're gonna shoot. This is closer to the real thing than being in your palm, right? So we want to just move them down a little bit, not past our knuckles, make sure there's that space between our palm and the thumb. And I think really thinking about the ping pong ball is really important. You can actually put it there, all right? And then, so now we can really snap our wrist, right? All of our accuracy in lacrosse, so our accuracy, our finesse, our power comes from this top hand, and this thumb in particular. You're gonna feel the ball really leave your stick, and you're gonna be able to aim a lot smaller. When you're like this, you can't feel anything, so you don't really know where the ball is going. As for the bottom hand, Bottom hand's the same thing. We're gonna have it here in our fingertips, and we wrap this thumb around it like that. So what I see that's super common, and I think it has to do with lack of strength in the younger kids because they're using sticks that are made for adults, right? Is that one, this thumb's gonna be on the shaft right here on the bottom, and they're just using that bottom hand, right? Two, if you see my wrist, they're gonna have it crank like that really hard. So this wrist should be straight, the thumb should be wrapped around, and we wanna just like kind of let the stick breathe with that bottom hand. Our top hand's gonna be a lot tighter than our bottom hand. Unfortunately, 90% of youth players do it the opposite way. So we want to squeeze that top hand, and if you notice, if I'm standing here, when I let go of that top hand, see how it moves? If you ask your athlete, your player, to take his top hand off the stick and this happens, it doesn't move, then they're doing it wrong. All right, so it's real important to really let it breathe with that bottom hand. And that's our grip. And one way you can, I think, by getting your hands stronger, it is probably the most bang for your buck, meaning the quickest way to get better, especially with your stick skills. So one thing you can do is just put a ball on the stick, or actually, so you probably leave the ball out for now. Before we do that, we're gonna just grab the stick like that, and you can just sit here, you can do it in your room, and you're just gonna dig that thumb in till it hurts, and just get used to snapping. Should look like a high five, right? Great. Let's pick those grippers up. And obviously we have drills that a lot of our drills purposely strengthen your grip, but I think every lacrosse player should own these. You can get a pair of grippers from Modell's or online or any sort of sporting goods store, and get in a good athletic stance and squeeze. And what I like my guys to do is you do 20 or 30 seconds between each set of wall balls. So if you're gonna do 25 righty, you do it, and then 30-second grippers. Lefty, one hand, BTB, do the grippers, and you can do them, like I said, while you're reading, you can do them at night. If you do 5 to 6 sets with 30-second holds, 4 or 5 different times a day, you're gonna see a really big difference in your grip. I hope you enjoyed our latest video. If you want a free lacrosse training workout, just click this button right here. It's going to take you to a page. It's going to ask for your email. Just enter in your email, and I will instantly send a copy of a free lacrosse training workout directly to your email. If you're on a mobile device, like an iPhone or an iPad, that link is not going to work for you. That button will not work for you. Not a big deal though. Just go to the description, and you're going to click on the first link in the description, which is ILoveLacrosseTV.com/free workout. So it doesn't matter if you're on your mobile device or what device you're on, you'll still have access to that. Once you click on that link, it's going to take you to that same page. It's going to ask you for your email. Enter in your email, and I will personally instantly send over a free lacrosse training workout directly to your email. Do me a favor and subscribe to our channel. Like us, leave a comment. I'm more than happy to do whatever videos you guys want to see. So please let me know what videos that you want to see in the comments section right below. And until I see you next time, keep working.